Oke, kita lanjutkan lagi Deus Ex-nya. Kemarin terakhir kita sudah itu menyelesaikan masalah Eisenstein gitu ya, dia sudah ditangkap ya, dan kita mengetahui ternyata pelaku pengeboman itu adalah si Victor ya, Victor Mashenko, dimana pembuat bomnya itu adalah si ini ya, siapa, Eisenstein ya. Oke, berikutnya ini ada beberapa misi bentar. Ini misinya point of interest. Ini aku mendapatkan point of interest ini dari area Argento ya. Jadi tiba-tiba area Argento ini khawatir dengan keberadaan Jensen ya. Soalnya dia itu mendengar area Argento said something about a murder that took place in an alley outside my apartment. Jadi area Argento itu mendengar ada kejadian pembunuhan yang terjadi di gang di samping apartemennya Jensen. Dia takut kalau ternyata itu berkaitan dengan Jensen ya, jadi dia khawatir dengan keberadaan Jensen. Nah, kemudian ini kita mendapatkan point of interest itu, jadi aku mau mengecek itu dulu. Nanti setelah ini kalau misalnya ini nggak membuka misi lagi ya, kita langsung lanjut ke Collar ya, kita ke Collar dulu ya, karena Collar itu katanya sudah bisa mengatasi masalah limitasi yang terjadi pada ini ya, apa namanya, augmentasi rahasia kita, misterius tuh ya, yang Titan augmentation tuh ya, yang ada di tubuhnya Jensen itu ya. Oke, sekarang kita ke point of interestnya dulu. Ini mumpung di sini. Nah, ini kayaknya ini loh, ini kan ada kejadian too close to home.
John is not going anywhere.
This doesn't concern you.
John is not going anywhere.
Detective Carmontac.
Orders are orders.
I was given the same orders you were, sir.
Oh.
I know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh? At least pretend to look for
Terus
evidence.
You don't think he did it?
Terus kita disuruh ngapain nih? Bentar, kita aja bicara satu-satu ya. Nah, ini.
It's just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist, the one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
Oke, jadi katanya orang itu, orang ini ya, jadi ada seorang jurnalis cewek namanya Angela Gunn itu yang suka menulis artikel tentang seorang politisi yang namanya tadi Radko, kalau nggak salah Radko Tyler atau Radko siapa, pokoknya ada seorang politisi yang anti augmentasi. Jadi kayaknya politisi ini nggak suka dengan orang-orang dengan tubuh mekanik ini ya. Dia dan si Angela Gunn ini menulis tentang skandalnya politisi itu kayaknya ya. Oke. It's important to follow the evidence in situation like this. You can't just accuse people left and right, okay? Sounds like someone should go after this guy. Ask him some question. Okay. Coba mitigate dulu aja.
It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right.
I gave you evidence. I told you. The articles.
Right. Other than that, is there anything else that makes you think this politician might be responsible?
Damn right there is. Fucker told my car once, when he was municipal transport minister.
I see.
I hate that guy so much.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead augmented journalist.
Angela Gunn-nya tuh sudah mati. Ternyata yang dibunuh itu si reporter jurnalis ini ya. Onlooker ini. Mana.
We can't let them get away with this.
Ini siapa lagi? Daria Miska.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Oh itu, sampai terpotong
It's
setengah
so sad
badannya.
that nothing will be done about this. Orc victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I work with someone else, another agency. I used to be old habits die hard. No, I'm not.
I work with someone else, another agency.
That's perfect. You outrank the police.
Depends who you ask.
The detective here, he's not willing. I got the feeling he doesn't care.
Oh,
What about
detektif
you?
yang tadi
What's
tuh
your interest
jangan-jangan
in all
ya.
this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Oh, detektif tadi
you
yang di
see
depan tuh ya, mengira si cewek ini melihat sesuatu.
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
Oh, jadi cewek ini kayaknya melihat sesuatu, tapi dia itu takut bicara ya, soalnya nanti mungkin dia bisa bahaya ya, membahayakan dirinya sendiri. Soalnya mungkin ya orang-orang ini tahu ya kalau si jurnalis tadi, si Angela Gunn itu kan diincar oleh si politisi tadi ya. Soalnya kan si Angela Gunn ini suka menulis yang skandalnya politisi itu tadi ya kan. Oke. You might be in the criminal and research. You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of the police, but that doesn't mean you should hold back information. Sympathize. It's natural to be scared. Oke, sympathize saja. Kalau reassure ini antara reassure atau sympathize ya? Sympathize
It's
aja deh.
natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust
Dia
the
gak percaya
police.
dengan polisi.
I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
Ya, seperti kita ketahui ya, kalau polisi-polisi ini kan juga nggak suka sama orang-orang dengan tubuh mekanik ini kan ya. Jadi makanya orang-orang tubuh mekanik ini pun juga nggak percaya sama polisi-polisi itu ya. Oke lah, I talk to the officer in charge and see where he's with the investigation. If I can help him, I will. Oke, jadi
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the
kita akan bicara
investigation.
dengan detektif tadi ya yang di depan itu ya.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened. How come she talks to
Oke,
him and
talk
not
to
me?
Montag. Oke. Oh, itu tadi ya. Bentar.
You could just shoot them. Away from the crime scene.
Mana tadi? Oh, ini loh. Police officer.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have begged you for this.
Nggak ada apa-apa lagi kan di sini? Oke.
You think I don't know what...
Aku mau save dulu. Oke, sekarang bicara.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
Did she see
Witness
anything?
over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
Okay. There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed. You need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an orc or not, there's nothing to do with it. Okay, you are giving the cops too much credit from what I've seen never about doing the right thing. I was a cop for 12 years. I know all getting patch order. The difference between you are told to do and what you know. Challenge atau relate? Relate aja dulu ya.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting.
Dia 2 tahun
But
lagi
I
pensiun.
respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn,
Oh.
ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
Mereka menginginkan Johnny
Alright.
Gunn.
So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Oke. Jadi
Careful of the
detektif ini diperintahkan oleh atasannya untuk menangkap suaminya Angela Gunn ini ya, si Johnny Gunn ya.
Something is going
Oke, wih banyak banget investigate the scene, optional investigate the scene. Scott. Oke. I've agreed to help into Angela's murder. I've get the impression that Robbunko could use all the help he can get. Travel to Johnny Gunn was married to the victim Angela Gunn. Montage superior have already made up their minds that Johnny responsible. Jadi atasannya si detektif Montag itu menganggap ya suaminya si Angela Gunn ini, si Johnny itu bertanggung jawab ya. I need to talk to him and decide for myself. Montag says Johnny lives in an apartment a couple blocks from here. Oke, jadi kita akan mencoba menyelidiki si Johnny itu dulu, tapi ini ya aku mau optional ini investigate the scene ini dulu ya.
tomorrow.
X-Men. There's a cutting marks above Angela Gunn's arm. Looks like she had an augmented that was forcibly removed. Oke. Jadi kelihatannya ya dari tubuhnya si Angela Gunn ini, tangannya si Angela Gunn ini adalah tangan mekanik ya, dan kelihatannya ada yang berusaha menyopot paksa ya, menyopot paksa tangannya itu, tangannya sampai buntung gitu ya. Oke. Exhaust all evidence 1 sampai 7. Ada 7 dong. EMP fragment. A fragment found near Angela Gunn's body looks like it came from EMP. Used primarily to disable electronic people who rely on ventilation. Oke. Jadi ini adalah kayaknya granat EMP ya. EMP yang digunakan untuk mendisable augmented people ya. Jadi mendisable orang-orang dengan tubuh mekanik gitu ya.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Oke. Ini ID card. Oke, Angela Gunn, the murder victim press ID card. Angela Gunn was a reporter. Oke. Broken glasses, kacamata pecah ini. Looks like a pair of glasses. Oke, 3. Masih kurang 4 lagi.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Oke. Jangan bilang harus sampai turun ke manhole ini.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Onlooker.
Gruesome, isn't it?
Loh, bicara sama onlooker ini ternyata termasuk salah satu evidence-nya.
I have
Ini
some
juga.
questions for you.
Oh iya, ini juga ini.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
Oke. How did I attack? What was the killer doing? Witness, what were you doing here? Witness ini ya. Apa yang kamu lakukan di sini pada waktu terjadinya pembunuhan ya?
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat.
Dia lagi mencari
There was
kucingnya.
lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty.
Oh, ini bomnya
That's when
EMP
I
itu
knew
dia.
something awful was happening.
Pada waktu
Where were you
terjadi ada EMP.
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have
Oh,
gone
dia
out to
terkena
the-
efeknya
the
EMP
energies
juga
were
sampai
all
nggak bisa
wrong.
bergerak ya. Daria, is there anything I
Is there
should know
anything else I
about?
should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, murder. How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice.
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
Oh, kayak sepertinya
say
tentara
exactly?
gitu ya.
It is time to make you whole again.
Oh, itu perkataannya it's time to make you whole again sebelum si pembunuhnya itu membunuh si Angela ya. Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big.
Tubuhnya
The
besar.
shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him.
Dia hanya
Not
melihat
the face,
bayangannya
no.
aja ya.
His clothes, he was wearing something very dark, black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
Masih belum pasti pembunuhnya itu orang dengan tubuh mekanik atau enggak ya. Tapi dari gerak-geriknya itu katanya sepertinya dia seperti augmented people gitu ya. Okay, police. Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind
Dia
of
punya
memories?
pengalaman buruk dengan polisi.
Get calls I didn't want, tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
Montag. What's your take on Montag? Yeah, you're from tonight.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a disc jockey. Look at him. He's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
Oke. Kelihatannya si Montag itu orangnya baik juga sih. Kalau menurutku dari pembicaraannya tadi si Jensen dengan si Montag itu, detektif Montag dan si cewek ini ya, kayaknya si detektif itu juga termasuk orang yang baik juga sih ya.
Good luck.
Oke. Sudahkah? Sudah semua kah? Ini. Oh, masih 4 dong. 4, kurang 3 lagi. Oh, ini ada needle. There was a piece of broken needle. Jarum sticking out Angelica's right shoulder. Oke. Oke, 5.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Oh, oke. Ini bisa ditanyain lagi nih about the case. Alright, I have some question about the murder. Mission detail. I want to help this kid. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean like being my subordinate?
I mean like making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn. I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn. I have a crime scene, and I have you.
Jadi atasannya itu mendesak si detektifnya ini, entah kenapa ngotot suruh menangkap si suaminya Angela Gunn itu ya.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent.
Oh, katanya dia itu Johnny itu bukan orang baik juga ya.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Ya normalnya ya, si Johnny itu kan katanya bukan orang baik ya. Jadi itu tersangka utamanya, tersangka pertamanya ya, atas pembunuhan Angela. Tapi kan belum pasti juga ya, kita nggak bisa menuduh tanpa bukti ya. You will analyze the victim if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an orc and your person wants him to go down, okay?
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Dia takut menghadapi Johnny. Oke ya, jadi apa namanya, si detektifnya itu akan berusaha menahan anak buahnya ya sebisa mungkin untuk menahan si Johnny itu ya, sampai si Jensen ini, kita ini bisa bicara dulu sama si Johnny itu ya, kalau dan membuktikan kalau dia itu nggak bersalah ya. Tapi kalau kita nggak bisa membuktikan atau mencari pembunuh sebenarnya, maka ya udah, mau nggak mau si Johnny itu akan ditahan ya. Oke.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
Oh, nah ini seperti dibilang sama si cewek Daria tadi itu ya, si Daria itu mengenalnya si detektif ini itu bukan orang yang bekerja di lapangan ya, dia itu apa namanya selalu bekerja di balik meja gitu ya, dia jadi polisi kantoran gitulah yang mengurus surat-surat berkas-berkas gitu ya. Tapi dalam 2 tahun ini kan dia 2 tahun lagi akan pensiun kan. Nah itu ternyata dia disuruh diberikan tugas lapangan kayak gini ya, dimana tugas lapangannya sulit lagi ya, soal pembunuhan ya. People who ever seen the incident.
People hold a hell of a grudge against Augs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Aug or no Aug.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
Oke.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Banyak banget ini pertanyaannya. Suspect, do you know if the victim had any enemies?
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Oh, ternyata ya hubungannya si Angela dengan Johnny suaminya sendiri itu nggak baik gitu ya. Johnny Gunn.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private
military company. Bell Tower.
Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Oke ya, jadi kayaknya ya apa namanya memang semua bukti itu ya kayaknya mengarah ke suaminya si Angela ini ya kan, karena tadi waktu kita bicara dengan si Daria itu kan, Daria itu bilang kalau pembunuhnya itu kayaknya itu kayak orang yang punya pengalaman militer. Nah ini terus kemudian si detektif ini juga memberi kesaksian ya kalau si Johnny ini dulunya itu adalah orang yang berhubungan dengan militer, orang militer juga gitu ya. Dan si atasannya itu ya melihat kalau si Johnny ini, kenapa kok si atasannya detektif ini ya ingin menangkap si Johnny itu ya, si Johnny itu atau menuduh si Johnny itu sebagai pembunuhnya, karena si Johnny ini bisa saja ini ya, orang tuh si Johnny ini orang yang suka bikin masalah gitu ya, dalam tanda kutip ya. Dia jadi kalau misalnya si Johnny itu ditaruh ke Golem City, pastinya si Johnny ini akan bergabung dengan kelompok di Ark ya, kelompoknya siapa namanya itu, Telesraker ya. Jadi polisi itu nggak mau hal itu terjadi ya. Nah sebelum hal itu terjadi, mumpung ini ada kesempatan untuk mengkambing hitamkan si Johnny ini, atau si menuduh si Johnny ini atau si Johnny ini atas pembunuhan istrinya, jadi supaya si Johnny ini bisa ditangkap gitu ya. Jadi tujuannya polisinya itu gitu. Tapi padahal kan belum tentu kan apa namanya si Johnny ini pembunuhnya, itu hanya bisa-bisanya aja polisi atasannya si detektif ini untuk kesempatan kapan lagi untuk bisa menangkap si Johnny ini ya. Ratko Perry ini si politisi ini ya.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
Oke, jadi si Radko Perry ini katanya bukan seseorang yang mampu melakukan hal seperti ini sampai membunuh ya. Dia paling mentok aja cuma menyuruh orang itu menderek mobil ya, menderek mobilnya orang gitu aja. Itu yang paling mentok bisa dilakukan oleh Radko Perry. Dia bukan orang yang mampu untuk melakukan pembunuhan ini, katanya si detektif itu ya. Dari testimoni.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a
Malah main
crime scene.
jodoh-jodohan.
Let me give you a very important piece of advice.
Never marry the
eh?
ones you save.
Never marry the ones you save.
Back. Modus operandi. Did the killer leave something in us? Anything said you as well?
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Oke, buset, banyak banget ini. Kita benar-benar seperti main detektif ini kali ini. Apa broken needle stuck in the killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an AUG. Don't you all have to shoot up that new puzz shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
Oke. Kayaknya bentar.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
I told you, I am not convinced that means anything. Not yet.
Nggak yakin ya, nggak yakin antara ini. Soalnya yang disuntikkan itu tadi kemungkinannya adalah neuroposin, dan kemudian targetnya ini si Angela Gunn ini kan adalah seorang apa namanya, orang dengan tubuh mekanik ya. Kayaknya nggak mungkin membunuh orang dengan tubuh mekanik itu dengan menggunakan suntikan jarum atau di drugs gitu ya. Mungkin maksudnya begitu mungkin tadi ya, Marks ya.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the AUG removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder.
That's right.
It reminds me, you know.
Oh,
There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named
Siapakah.
Svobodka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and AUG removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage across the street from the bombed out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Oke, jadi Smolinski ini sudah mati ya. Jadi Smolinski itu adalah seorang polisi yang dulu kayaknya menyelidiki kasus di mana ada terjadi kejadian seperti ini ya, di mana ada seorang pembunuh itu yang menginjekkan drugs dulu, kemudian mengambil tubuh mekaniknya gitu ya. Tapi kemudian si Smolinski ini ternyata sudah mati ya karena pengeboman ya. Terjadi pengeboman di kantor polisi kayaknya tadi. What do you think? kill her
How do you
exactly?
think the murder happened? What do you think killed her exactly?
I think her husband is what killed her. And if she's lucky, it all happened very quickly. If not, not.
Oke, jadi ini ya, apa namanya, kita itu bisa mengecek pembunuhan ini banyak yang harus kita cek ya. Pertama itu adalah kita bicara dengan Johnny, kedua itu kita bicara dengan si Robbunko Perry, si politisi itu. Yang ketiga kita bisa mengecek berkas-berkasnya dari polisi yang sudah mati tadi, Smolinski itu ya, berkas-berkas penyelidikannya dia soal pembunuhan orang dengan tubuh mekanik menggunakan needles ini tadi itu ya. Oke, back crime scene.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Oke, EMP fragment. I found the killer might have used the...
I found what looks like a grenade fragment.
Nah ya,
by the
grenade
looks of it.
fragment ya, EMP.
Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife.
Oh, oke.
Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
Oh, oke ya. Jadi kalau misalnya ada pecahan EMP fragment, berarti menurut si detektif ini pelakunya mungkin bukan si Johnny ini ya. Soalnya yang memiliki EMP granate itu biasanya adalah polisi ya. Polisi itu menggunakan EMP granate itu untuk ini ya, memecah apa namanya, meredakan misalnya kalau takut-takutnya ada demo augmented people ini ya. Jadi kalau misalnya ada demo yang terjadi yang dilakukan oleh itu orang-orang dengan tubuh mekanik, maka mereka itu akan melempar granat EMP gitu ya. Jadi kayaknya kemungkinan berikutnya adalah pelakunya bisa jadi seorang polisi gitu ya. Broken glasses.
I found this piece of glass near the body. Pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Oh, nggak berarti apa-apa ya. Bisa jadi apa namanya, milik siapa aja katanya ya. Bisa aja apa namanya, orang lain atau orang biasa aja yang kacamatanya jatuh dan pecah gitu ya. Jadi nggak membuktikan apa-apa. Oke, press ID.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Robbunko Perry. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
Oke, nggak bisa membuktikan apa-apa soal identitas, kartu identitasnya si Angela Gunn tadi ya. Oke, back, leave.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
Oke.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Ini sudah selesai atau belum sih yang ini? Loh, masih kurang 2 loh evidence-nya ya. Mana sih? Oh, ini ada bruises ini. Ada luka lebam ini. The bruises on Angela's neck at recent looks like the killer strangled her and even have a partial fingerprint. Oke, jadi pembunuhnya itu kayaknya mencekik si Angela ini ya. Oke, 6. Oh, ini nih, temboknya ini. Apa a rip out augmentation, whoever it is they seem to keen to keep in. Oh, apa ini? A rip out augmentation, pecahan dari augmentasi. Whoever it is didn't seem to keen to keep it for themselves. Mereka mau memisahkan ini dari tubuhnya si Angela kan mungkin ya. Oke, coba kita bicara lagi sama ini.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
About the case.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
Modus operandi. I think I might have something on the killer's MO.
I think I might have something on the killer's MO.
It's like watching a grandmaster at work.
Fingerprint. I found a print on Angela's neck. Okay.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint.
Sidik jari.
Miss that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Oke.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
Oke. Berarti cek tuh Red Perry dulu ya. Nah ini polisi yang apa namanya menyelidiki berkas-berkas pembunuhan yang seperti ini dulu ya, tapi polisinya udah mati. Kita akan mengambil berkas-berkasnya atau kita bicara dengan Red Perry dulu ini. Red Perry.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Di mana sih? Oh, di tempatnya. Oh itu loh nah itu. Kita bicara dengan Red Perry dulu.
You looking at something?
Wah, kali ini kita main detektif-detektifan nih. Oke. Halo. Multitool. Lumayan. Bentar. Ada item kah yang bisa aku ambil di sini? Udahlah, tinggal dulu.
Come on, you know how this goes.
Ya, nggak boleh masuk. Oi,
Come on, let's see them.
minta surat izin segala.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
Oke. Oh, ini dia si Red Perry.
No respect.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-Aug speech I gave, save your indignation, okay?
Kelihatannya sih memang bukan orang ini sih.
I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem it isn't with me.
Tampangnya
It's
bukan
with
tampang
the way
pembunuh.
this issue is bowling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn,
Who?
a journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
That's okay. How she was about to expose you. Is that why you killed her, or did you have someone do it for you? Oke, jangan ini ya, jangan menuduh langsung. You owe the family a little more than you. Oke, indulge. Your position precedes you, Radko. Oke,
Your
ini aja.
reputation precedes you, Radko.
What can I say? My career is built on a simple premise. Secure the grandmother vote and build from there. Now, please explain to me why you are here.
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Okay. Your political decision anti-Aug. Is that accurate? Consider you where you were tonight. Tell me for okay. Alibi dulu.
Can you
Alibinya
tell me
apa?
where you were tonight?
Out getting vote.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
Oke ya. Jadi dia bisa membuktikan kalau dia bukan pelaku pembunuhannya ya. Waktu kejadian malam kejadian pembunuhan si Angela Gunn itu dia lagi mengumpulkan voting ya. Itu bisa dibuktikan, kita bisa menanyakan kepada sekretarisnya, ke saudaranya atau bahkan ibunya ya. Mereka bisa memberikan kesaksian kalau si Radko ini lagi melakukan pengumpulan voting ya. Oke ya, you think it's funny someone does and you found it. Anyone credible, someone you are not related to or paying to lie for you. Nah, ini kalau ini nggak percaya ya. Kalau pakai ini pilihan ini, jadi apakah ada orang lain selain orang-orang terdekatmu lah yang kalau orang terdekat pasti membela si Radko ini kan. I'll make the calls. So you ini aja, verify aja.
I'll make the calls. You worry about giving me a list of names and numbers.
Sure, my office will forward you the information within 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. Scout's honor.
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not gonna tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
Okay. Sure, you don't want to rethink your fake alibi? Okay. Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the AUG vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
Oke, jadi memang si Radko ini nggak suka dengan Angela dan begitu juga sebaliknya ya, tapi nggak sampai hal itu sampai membunuh si Angelanya. Dia ini membunuh karena kebencian mereka itu cuma perbedaan pendapat gitu aja mungkin ya. Jadi apa namanya, profesional lah, kebencian yang profesional, bukan sampai masuk ke personal ya.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
Okay. Sure, you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
Dia nggak mau mengatakan di mana posisinya dia malam itu ya. Memang dia tadi bilang kalau dia lagi mengumpulkan voting, tapi dia nggak mau memberitahu di mana itu ya lokasinya ya.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
Okay. Leave.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
Oke, sudah bicara dengan Radko Perry, selesai. Berikutnya kita menuju ke sini, ke ini ya, compelling evidence atau ini. Oh, bentar, ini dulu. The evidence found at the crime scene di mana Montag. Oke, ke berkasnya polisi yang namanya Smolinski ya. Berarti itu menuju ke kantor polisi. Kantor polisi sana ini ya. Oke. Naik kereta dong.